A neighborhood shaken after two people are found dead in their home. Hear what police believe happened. And a day of family fun at Kentucky Kingdom. We'll talk about the organization that helped them make memories.
Another pow, and then somebody fall on the ground.
And a man shot at a youth football game. Hear from a young witness who saw it happen. Breaking first tonight, though, a teenager is dead after a shooting. It happened just after 8 tonight at 38th and Alfred. The teen was rushed to the hospital where he died. Police are still investigating. And a man is recovering after he was shot during a youth football game earlier this evening. This happened around 5 at Iroquois High School's field. He was hospitalized and is expected to survive. The shooting happened in front of dozens of kids. One of them described what happened.
All of a sudden, I heard a pow. I thought it was a firework, so I looked up in the air, but then I didn't see nothing. So I looked down and I heard another pow, and then somebody fall on the ground. And then that's when somebody stood over him, but then shoot, he hopped the gate and ran to the back.
One of the coaches says a parent called him after the shooting. He says this game was part of a national tournament, and his team drove for 4 hours to participate.
I'm sorry for the circumstances that happened, which I hate it happen because you got kids out here, you know what I'm saying, they want to play football, they follow their dreams. And for a guy to come and shoot a person over nothing is crazy.
Police say the suspects fled. Call LMPD's tip line if you know anything. And neighbors are trying to make sense of a tragedy after 2 people were found dead in their Prestonia home. Police say it appears to be a murder-suicide. Joyce O'Geary has more.
I look out the window and there's all these police cars, there's fire trucks, there's an ambulance. I know a lot of the neighbors around here, so I was just like, oh, I hope nothing's wrong.
Rebecca Taylor says she has lived in the Prestonia neighborhood for 2 years and never expected something like this to happen so close to home.
Everybody's very friendly. Everybody says hello when you're walking your dog, when you're walking by, good day, hope you're doing good. Nothing like this, ever.
Police say officers were called to the home on Springdale Drive just after 4 Saturday morning. Investigators say they found a man and woman who were, quote, obviously deceased.
It's upsetting, but I don't think people are going to change who they are and what they've been to each other. And I found this to be a very caring neighborhood.
Taylor says they kept to themselves, but they were always polite.
If you looked at them and said hello, they said hello back, and they didn't seem out of sorts or mean or rude. They kept their yard very beautiful. They had cats they took care of.
Investigators say the man and woman were related. For Taylor, the discovery has changed how she sees her quiet street.
Me personally, walking past there, of course, is going to bring up some anxiety. It's important to me that everybody know each other, help each other, be a part of each other.
Joyce O'Geary, WLKY News.
Thank you, Joyce. Friends and family are remembering a local DJ for the music he played and the lives he touched. There's a balloon release tonight at Waterfront Park for Carl Yelder, known as DJ Little Carl. He died Thursday night, and he was known as a mentor, a father figure, and a community connector through music and dance. If you or someone you know is struggling, help is always available. Call or text 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime, day or night. And tonight, police are investigating 2 shootings in Louisville. One happened around 3:30 this morning along Shelby Parkway. One man was hospitalized with a gunshot wound, and he is expected to survive. LMPD doesn't have any suspects here yet. The other one happened in Russell around 5 a.m. on Esquire Alley. A man was hospitalized with multiple gunshot wounds, and he is expected to recover. No suspects in this case either. Call LMPD's anonymous tip line if you know anything that can help either investigation. Well, the rain has passed for now, but keep your rain gear handy. It is coming again before too long. Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi's in tonight. What do you say, Jay? When are we expecting this to come our way again?
Yeah, another round of what could be some thunderstorm activity during the day Monday, scattered about mid parts of the day, perhaps another round as we move on into Monday night. That's the storm activity. Earlier today, as you know, we had a little bit of light rain around town, and you know, we've still been dealing with a little bit of mist and drizzle on this Saturday evening. Right now in the metro, 71 degrees, cloudy skies, and east-southeasterly wind, just 5 miles an hour. Radar scan, see these weak echoes around Jefferson County, Oldham County, Bullitt County. A little bit of mist, a little bit of drizzle, nothing more than that. A few spotty light rain showers here, southern portions of Spencer County, northeastern Nelson, out into southern Anderson, and then we jump south of the parkways, and again, just a few very light spotty showers the farther south you go. Everything you see here moving steadily off to the east and also the southeast. Bottom line, the humidity is coming up. Temperatures upper 60s, low 70s. They're not going to drop all that much more. And because we have so much moisture in the low layers of the atmosphere, we'll hold on to a spotty light shower chance or even a little bit of drizzle from time to time through the overnight. Your detailed 12-hour forecast, temperatures holding steady around 70 overnight. And then first half of tomorrow, Norman, I think will be mainly cloudy up until about 10, 11 o'clock. We'll jump to near 80 by midday. Expecting some sunshine tomorrow afternoon. It looks mainly dry for your Sunday. There's good news. And then we'll talk more about the impact weather and that storm threat coming in Monday and Monday night. That's coming up next on your 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you, Jay. I've got my blinders on. I just see those numbers. Those look good to me. Well, hey, if you've ever tried to buy tickets for an amusement park, that adds up. Even more so when you have kids. For foster and adoptive families, that price gets out of hand quickly. WLKY proudly sponsors Wednesday's Child, and they help take that burden off of these families.
We are really excited to be out here at Kentucky Kingdom today. We finalized our adoption in October, and so this is a great way for us to kind of celebrate after the fact.
Billy and Jill Fulton are among the families enjoying a day at Kentucky Kingdom. Natalie Whitcomb's out here with her kids, too. They agree Wednesday's Child Day at Kentucky Kingdom is as much for the parents as it is for the children.
Anytime they have events, that we really love to get together with other foster and adoptive families because there's just something special about being able to be with families that understand what it's like.
A day at Kentucky Kingdom can be expensive. They know that. But the park says hosting these families is rewarding for them, too.
It just means so much to us to have this kind of organization, these kind of people in the park to come out here, give them this opportunity to have fun.
And supporting them helps keep financial stress off the families, whether they're fostering or adopting. Whitcomb and the Fultons say it is worth it and encourage others to foster and adopt if you can as well.
Fostering has meant being able to walk alongside families through their darkest times and be a support and encouragement to them while they try to reunite. I think that's really important.
And if it needs to be the long term and it falls into adoption, then, you know, picking up these kids and making sure that they have a stable and safe environment is really important. And we have lots of kids throughout the state of Kentucky that need that help.
Them enjoying that time together. Always wonderful to see Wednesday's Child and the work that they do. A local event actually also helps to close the gap, the health disparity gap for Black men. Black Men's Wellness Day happened this morning at the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center, offering free health screenings, entertainment, and a kids' play zone. This event's made a significant impact in its 5-year history.
I'm thankful and grateful that I get the opportunity and privilege to lead this charge. I have so many people on my committee that help make this thing go. It's an annual event, and we literally probably overdid over close to 1,500 free screenings in the 5 years we've been doing this.
WLKY sponsors this event as well. You saw my guy Shakir Lord out there today. He was this year's MC. And about 400 classic cars filled Hermitage Farm in Goshen today, but not just for show. Cars in the Commonwealth benefits the First Car Project nonprofit, which works to give kids, foster kids, their very first car here in Kentucky. 5 cars were given away today.
These recipients were very, very deserving. It was a long process to apply and get approved, and we're really glad that these kids, they had to get a ride here to the show, but they get a drive home thanks to the First Car Project.
Alex White's a volunteer and says they had a big turnout this year. They're hoping for an even bigger one next year. Coming up next, wildfires have forced tens of thousands to evacuate in Europe. More on where they're burning and the help people are getting. And the cyclospora outbreak is spreading. What you should avoid eating so you can stay safe after the break.